Yo, I don't know how true this is, but they said Melody may be leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. But how do y'all feel about this? If our girl Melody does really decide to do her own thing and is no longer on the show, how do you guys feel? Will you guys be tuning in? Will you guys still watch? Or, we just like blacking out for real? Because in a way, Melody does make the show. And dare I say it, Martell too. People love to hate him. So in a way, people do turn in to see his antics. But he don't be tripping and Melody ain't around. So then it's almost like no point, really. But nevertheless, what do you guys think? So basically, online, they said that Melody posted this cryptic message on her Instagram page saying that separation begins and then elevation happens, or separation and then elevation, and people were reading in between the lines and thinking, like, okay, now that she has her own network, is she going to be leaving the own network to do her own thing? But I feel as though just because she posted that, we may not be able to necessarily draw the conclusion that she's talking about the show when she says separation brings elevation. She could have just been talking about like a friend or whatever. But let's just go with that. Let's say that she is considering leaving the show. How do y'all really feel about that? Like, are we here for it? I know for me, I would like to see her do something else. Or at this point, I do feel as though even though her and Martell kind of made the show, or had the concept for the show, in a way it kind of ran its course, and I feel like it's good for her to get out before, I don't know, before it gets too messy. Like she can bow out gracefully. And one thing about Melody, she reminds me of Candy, Real Housewife of Atlanta. Like although Candy's on Housewife, she has other things going for herself outside of the show. And that's what I like about Melody. She has her mastermind course, she's a singer, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mom, she sits up there, has her own she's like the brand ambassador for a clothing line, right? And she also has her skincare products. Like she has her hands in multiple different avenues, and I love that for her. So this show don't make or break her. That's one thing I can say about her. So even if like she didn't have the show going on, I just feel as though like one monkey ain't gonna stop her show. And it's still the Melody Shari show. So I feel as though if this is her next move, that it's going to be her best move. If she decides to leave the show, not leave the show, but if she decides to do something else other than the show. But for real, y'all, what if this was Melody's plan the whole time to play chess and not checkers? Because I have a feeling that a lot of people probably backed Mel into a corner and made her feel as though she should stay with Martell. Especially, I know not to stereotype the South, but I could especially see that going on down there. Like, you better stay with your man. I think she had got that talk. He's a good man, Savannah. Stay with Martell. Work it out.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Especially once we see how they all gaslit her after she did actually leave Martell. Oh, Martell's a good guy, still inviting him to places and things like that. And not to say he needed to be regulated to no man's island because of what the personal relationship between him and Melody was, but to me, it just felt like she was being victim blamed because she decided to walk away, because she decided to expose what was going on behind closed doors. So I'm glad she did it, and she did it on a public platform. And she gave women the strength and possibly the ability to leave their toxic environments, their toxic situations, and to level up in the way that she did. She literally provided that blueprint to say, no, you don't have to stay stuck. No, divorce is not the end. Yes, you can bounce back after a failed relationship. Look at me. Watch me do it. Watch me work. And I feel as though she had a chance to, again, step out and show out. Because although the people of Huntsville, the people in the Huntsville streets may have wanted her to stay with Martell, America had her back. It's like she had got strength in numbers of people rallying behind her and actually validating her feelings, telling her like, no, sis, you are being gaslit. Yeah, he is doing the most. So that's why I'm happy for Melody and everything that she has going on. She's the total definition for me of one monkey don't stop no show. Okay, that happened, but watch me do this. I'm just so proud of her because, like I said, she the show was good. It did what it needed to do. It provided her with a platform, and even without the show, I feel like Melody, she's still that girl. She would have been all right, just as fine. But I feel like she's also one of those people that goes for her dreams. Like she's one of those people where she would have to do it and try it. That way she can kind of check it off her bucket list. Or I'm glad that I actually went for it. Like me. That's why I'm on YouTube now, y'all. I think I probably said this in the video before, but it was always my dream to, or like a goal in the back of my mind to do YouTube. But once the pandemic happened, we were in the house, and I felt like, dang, if whatever's happening with this crazy thing going on, I was like, you know what, I would be mad at myself if I didn't go for my dreams of starting a YouTube channel, and here I am today. So I say that to you guys too. No matter where you are, no matter if you're backed in the corner, you don't see no way out, there is always a way out. Just continue to put one foot in front of the other, and you will be good. Like I said, we have Melody and women like her and men like her that like persevered in the midst of the storm. So you keep going just as Melody did. But honestly, truly, what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about was this whole idea of if you guys will still watch the show if she was no longer a part of the franchise. Because she do make the show. And like I said, even Martell do too. And I feel like Martell would probably walk away as well. Because he don't really got no storyline like that. He could at least bring us on the journey of him getting his builder license. I'm like, that's a storyline right there. But a lot of his antics is about chasing after Melody, seeing what she's doing, and trying to get Melody to talk to him. So that's why I'm like, if Melody leave, there go Martell's storyline right there. And then who else will everybody pick on and gang up on if she leave? In a way, she's like kind of too important to leave, but I do understand if she did because sometimes you have to leave toxic work environments. I don't know, that was for somebody, you know. You heard it from me. Sometimes you just have to step out on faith. But other than that, let me know what y'all think for real, for real. Would y'all still watch the show if Melody was no longer a part of the franchise, or would y'all still tune in? Other than that, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Met Saint Quebec, man, that girl was heaven sent. Met Saint Quebec, man, that girl was heaven sent.